some people, they don't want the bad enough, bro. They don't really want to get out of their situation. They expect that things are gonna come to them, and they don't have to go out there and get this shit, bro. Nah, man, ain't nothing coming to you, man. Ain't no God in the sky coming to save you. You feel what I'm saying? None of that, bro. None of that's gonna save you. All the praying in the world ain't gonna save you. Man, you can pray to God, like, please, God, could you please send me a big old fat booty girl that's 5'7", with long legs, long hair. You must be out your mind if you think you can just pray that shit around, bro. Or pray that shit to you. You feel what I'm saying? They hide behind a religion. Yeah, you can't take it with you anyway. The world's gonna come to an end anyway. It don't matter. They've been preaching that shit since the 2,000 years ago, bro. All the prophecies and shit like that, it ain't never came true. Fuck all that, bro. Get up out your situation. Get the bag. And the rest is history, bro. See what I'm saying? If you really want to get out of your situation bad, bro, you got to be trying every single day of your life. You got to be trying every single day of your life to get the hell out of your situation. You feel me? You got to be trying every single day to get up out your situation, bro. Because if you don't, I'm afraid that you're going to be in a situation for life. You got a life sentence, man. That's why I tell you guys, please don't pick the life sentence, man. Please don't do that. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got the computer. The rain is coming tomorrow. We got rain coming. So you want to get out of your situation bad enough, bro? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to earn it. You're gonna have to do something. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to break them off something real proper. You gotta achieve things if you want to get out of that situation, man. For some people, they comfortable with like a regular job, bro. And they'll work like a trucking company job for about 30 or 40 years. And they'll retire on a pension. And the pension won't be enough to keep up with the cost of living and shit. So they complaining. They're like, man, I worked my whole entire life just so I could have this pension of $3,000 a month. I could barely pay the bills around here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the bag. You gotta really want it. You wanna get out of a situation, bro? You gotta really, really want to get out of the situation that you're in right now. Cause I want it bad. Oh man, I want it bad. I'm to the point where like I'll die to get out of my situation, bro. That's how bad I want it. And you gotta act like it too, man. You want that situation to last for a lifetime, bro? Go ahead and just don't do nothing. Many days and many moons will pass by and you still won't get a woman. You feel what I'm saying? You know, more years and days are gonna pass and you're gonna be still in the same spot. You're gonna get to be 50 years old without a woman, bro, because this human race is evolving, bro. The human race is evolving. You have to keep up with other men, bro. You have to compete with other men. That's the only way you're gonna get the fuck out of here, bro. You gotta keep up with other men. You got to. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You don't keep up, you're gonna get what's coming to you, man. You gotta compete with other men because other men are competing against you. And dudes are not getting sex, man. I was looking at a YouTube video a while back, well, I think it was this morning, and they talking about it's a sex recession or whatever. You know, motherfuckers ain't having sex like they used to. They're not getting as much sex. They were saying like, I think it was like 16% of men said that they didn't have sex within a year, within the last year. So basically a motherfucker went through a whole entire year without sex. About 16% of motherfuckers went through a whole year without sex. That's not good. You gotta have sex on the regular. That's why I say fuck it, bro. Get the motherfucking bag so you can have sex whenever you fucking want to, bro. You know, the superstars, the motherfuckers in the 10% or the 20% of men, you know, they're not struggling. What I mean by in the 20% is dudes who are 6'5", you know, motherfuckers over 6 feet tall, you know, motherfuckers who are superstars and celebrities. They're not struggling. Look at Elon Musk. He got like 10 kids, bro, or something like that, right? So he getting it in, bro. Elon Musk got like 10 kids. Even what's his name? Even Tyrese, he getting it in. Even though he complaining about his woman using him or his ex-girlfriend using him, he complaining. But he's still getting it in, bro. He's part of the 20% of men that are actually out there getting it in. Even dudes with careers who make a lot of money, they getting it in, bro. Dudes who making $300,000, $400,000 a year. These are the guys who are getting sex on the regular, bro. It's the guys at the bottom that's hurting, bro. The motherfuckers who are broke, motherfuckers who are dusty, okay? And if you're struggling in this dating market, and if you don't get the bag, then what can I say, man? You're gonna struggle your whole entire life until the day that you die. So it's best to be out here doing something about it, bro. Getting up on a dream or something. Fuck a skill, bro. Nah, fuck working for a truck company. That ain't gonna help your situation. A bag will, nigga. A bag. You can't get rich working for somebody else, motherfuckers. Okay? Nah, you gotta start your own thing or start your own business. Figure out how to get some funds together. Or you can just work that whack job until you save enough money to do your own shit. You know, you're not, like I said, man, you're not supposed to be stuck at a job for 30 or 40 years, man, and waiting on a pension to save your ass at the end. This one guy, he got a pension, you know, the guy, he got a check coming in, like a pension or something like that. The guy who hasn't had a woman in 20 years, okay? Remember that guy with the dog? The guy who hasn't had a woman in 20 years with the dog. He got a pension. His little $300, $4,000 check ain't helping him, man. The bag will. The bag will put me into the 20% of men. I'm stuttering too much. The bag will put me into the 20% of men that's out here getting it in, bruh. The guy who's making very low wages, the guy that's under 6 feet tall, these are the guys who are struggling to get women. Because rich men are not struggling. Chads and Tyrones are not struggling. They're getting it in. They get sex on the regular. Last time I checked, my Arabic Chad friend, he was having sex with 2 or 3 girls a week, bro. 2 or 3 girls a week. And I can't even go through that many, bro, if I'm out there trying. Like, I find something once every, 2 months if I'm trying hard, right? That's why I had these long-ass droughts. 2-month drought, 3-month drought. You be so goddamn happy to get some sex. You be trying to keep that broad around, man. I was scaring broad with my desperation. I was scaring bras with my motherfucking desperation, bro. Because I wanted to keep them around because it was so hard to get pussy. I didn't have a bunch of women lined up like that. But the bag will help you get women lined up like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say get the bag, nigga. I'm gonna have a good sex life. Once I get the bag, bro, I'm gonna be one freaky motherfucker. I'm gonna be having threesomes and having these bras sucking dick, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of sexual activity once I get the bag. Because, you know, I went through 2 years without having sex, chasing this dream, chasing the bag. See what I'm saying? You know, I went through a lot of turmoil and challenges to get this bag. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? I'm gonna have a whole lot of sex once I get this bag. I'm gonna be like, okay, we having threesomes. I'm gonna get 2 women together. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure they're bisexual, both of them, and I'm gonna get 2 bisexual women, and I'm gonna have threesomes. I'm gonna watch these women eat each other's pussy and do 69. Of course, I gotta put a condom on. I ain't gonna be doing no porn shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I ain't wearing no condom. And but I'm gonna have threesomes, bro, on the regular. Okay, I'm gonna do it because I never really got the chance in my life to do it, and it's always been a fantasy of mine. So once I get the bag, I'm gonna be doing some freaky shit like that, bro. Feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a sexaholic once I get the bag. All right? I'm gonna be a sex animal. I'm gonna be I got the bag now. I'm looking for 2 bitches at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for 2 bitches at the same time. I don't want no commitments. I don't want to answer to nobody. I want to be living free because when I was broke, a lot of bitches wouldn't give me a chance. So I don't want no commitments because I know a lot of you bitches are phony and fake. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm gonna be like an animal let out of his cage, bro. That's been cooped up for a long time. I'm gonna be like, nigga. I'm gonna come out, You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tear some pussy up there. For real. Talk about freak offs, nigga. I'm gonna be I'm gonna do a whole lot of those, but it's just gonna be me and 2 women. I'm gonna do a whole lot of freak offs. I'm gonna be busting nuts, proper nuts on women who are dime pieces. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that shit, bro. I'm gonna be a wild animal, bro. So as soon as I get out of my situation, but you gotta want it bad enough. I mean, how badly do you want to get out of your situation? How badly? You know? How badly do you, you know, how badly do you want to get out? You know? He's overdosing on pussy. Yep, North Carolina. Hell yeah. A man ain't had sex in 2 years, bro. I'm gonna go overboard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go overboard. And I don't want no commitments or nothing super serious, because I've been cooped up for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do, bro. But you gotta want it bad enough. Back to what I was saying, like the title. You gotta want it bad. Like you gotta want it so bad that you're willing to give up your dating life. You're willing to stop dating. You're willing to stop going to bars and clubs so much, or just cut it out. Period. You gotta wanna. You just gotta want it bad enough to the point where like you're willing to die for it. You feel what I'm saying? That's when you become successful, bro. When you're willing to die for your dream. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta make sure you do such a thing, man. Make sure and make sure you get on your grind and your purpose every single day, man. And it's a long-term stretch, man. I mean, think of a college student. They gotta be studying and for years and shit to become whoever they want to become and shit. This shit ain't gonna come overnight, man. And if you start chasing the bag, it ain't gonna come overnight, man. It take time. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, your cash should be mine, or your cash should be yours. You know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want it. Like you have to like really be like, man, I'm not going anywhere until I get this bag. I'm gonna keep on showing up. I'm gonna keep it on, and I'm never gonna quit. Keep going. As you can see, man, it's been 5 years for me, and I still ain't hit the big jackpot yet. It's been 5 years for me. Feel what I'm saying? It's been 5 years for me, and I ain't hit the big jackpot yet. But it takes time. Eventually, it will be mine. I'll keep on keeping on. Eventually, I'm gonna cross the finish line. You know? Oh, that was rhyme right there. That was some bars. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna be one freaky, perverted motherfucker, bro. I'm just be dating women and shit, and once I get comfortable with them, I'm gonna just reach out and start grabbing titties out of nowhere. Reach out and grab a piece of ass out of nowhere just because I can, and just because I couldn't before, and now I'm taking advantage of it. I can reach out and touch her ass. I ain't touched a woman's ass in a long time. Let me reach out and touch that ass. You know, let me reach out and touch them titties. You know, once I get comfortable with it though, not on the first date, but once we done had sex a lot of the times or whatever, yeah, I'll start grabbing titties and ass just like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm doing, bro. Like I'm on it. Dude, you see me ain't stopping. I'm not stopping. Have you seen me like slow down even one bit? How many days have went by since I've been talking about this? We're talking about months, years. You feel what I'm saying? I won't stop until I pop. Just like you bust a nut. I won't stop until I bust a nut, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you gotta do, bro. You want it bad enough. And then you gotta picture yourself there too, man. You can't just be thinking like, no, I don't never get there. I'm just a loser. I'm a bum. I'm a scrub. Now you got to be like, damn, I can see myself having threesomes with females. Or I can see myself going out on dates with top tier women. I can see myself in the Jaguar or in the Bentley or the McLaren or the Lamborghini. I can see myself just driving that thing and showing it off, going to bars and clubs. Can you imagine having a Lambo and you pull up? Ooh, you pull up to a nice a grill slash restaurant or a bar, a pub or whatever, you know what I'm saying? A fucking fine dining spot, right? And the women see you get up out that motherfucker, bruh. Bruh. I swear, you get out of a Lambo and some females see you do that shit, they're gonna approach you out of nowhere. It's gonna be so easy to get in between their legs. They're gonna give you coochie, bro. They're gonna you get a Lamborghini, bro. You never be alone, bro. Say hell, if you got a Porsche, you ain't gonna never be alone. You can still pull 8, 9s, and 10s, and the Porsche is not as expensive as a Lambo. But a Porsche says I'm doing good, and my pockets are deep. You know what I'm saying? But maybe not as deep as the guy who got the Lambo, but I still got enough to like change your life for the better. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want it bad enough, and like I said, you gotta see yourself doing it. You gotta see yourself. You gotta visualize it in your mind, seeing the success, seeing the car, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Seeing the car, driving the car. Having sex with fine ass bitches. You feel what I'm saying? Because the thing is, man, what's gonna happen is that once you get the bag, women are gonna open doors for you. Yeah, this gonna be a new world of opportunity. Okay, you're gonna be hanging out with her and her girlfriends. You're gonna be in another social circle, right? You're gonna have rich friends, and you're gonna have a brand new circle of people that you're hanging out with, and it's gonna be all brand new. You be like, God damn, you're gonna be in this party. People are gonna be snorting coke and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch out for the coke. You stay away from that shit. But you're gonna go to parties and shit, man, and you be around a bunch of rich people. You know, and then people gonna invite you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find women there. Women gonna approach you because they know you got the bag. They know you one of them rich dudes in there, and they're gonna approach you. They're gonna approach you on the streets when you driving that thing. I just saw a Lamborghini just now. The same guy with the burgundy Lamborghini just now. That motherfucker, he been driving that Lamborghini for 2 days back and forth around here, man. The guy's rich, man. He the only one who got that Lamborghini, and there's another guy who got a McLaren too around here. So these guys are rare, and the reason why they're rare is because guys, it is extremely hard to generate wealth. If it was easy, you'll see a lot more Lambos on the road, bro. You'll be seeing 10 Lambos, 15, 20 Lambos a day in your neighborhood, or maybe even more, probably like 100 Lambos every single day, if it was a lot easier. But the reason why you only see one Lambo at a time, man, and it sticks out like a sore thumb, because it takes a long time and a lot of effort, and it's extremely hard to generate wealth. It takes a long time to generate wealth. Extremely hard to accumulate. We're talking about like years, okay? Like, not easy. It's not easy. Like I said, that's why you see only one Lamborghini in your neighborhood. Right here, right now, I got like one guy who got a Lamborghini. But sometimes some dudes, they drive by, they just pass them through with their Lamborghinis, and I see a different Lamborghini, or I might see a Ferrari, but they just pass them through. But this one guy around here, bro, that live around here, somewhere up on the hill, and I see him all the time, and he does the hang loose sign when I see him, and I do it back to him, hang loose. You know what I'm saying? When he passed by in the Lambo, I fucking wave at him. I'm like, what's up with it, man? What that Lambo look like? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna be in the next couple of years. You feel me? Somebody called me a Pookie last night. What the hell? I'm far from a Pookie, boy. You know what I'm saying? So what's that Lamborghini? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start out with a Porsche though first. You can't just jump into a Lambo. I'm gonna start out with my first like fucking shit is gonna be a fucking Porsche. That's gonna be my first luxury car. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna sell the Porsche, get the Lamborghini after that. When I start making more money, when the money starts coming in, when the investments start getting returned back to me, that's why I get the Lambo. But I gotta go. You guys have a good day, man. Stay on that grind, man. I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm gonna start making shorter videos, man. An hour too goddamn long for this one video. I say like 30 minutes max. You guys have a good day. I'm out, man.